So it was a home for mentally ill adults starting in 1979 for the sole purpose of taking people out of the rescue mission and putting them into a structured living environment. In the state of Alabama, you have to be all for mentally ill, serving all mentally ill clients, or serving those with intellectual disabilities with an IQ below 69. And from there, when they accepted Anthony and Sheila, they had a mixed population, which wasn't approved by the state. So they lost all of their state funding, and from then worked very hard to get nonprofit status.
I'm interested. She came here the first day she came, starting working with us. She did a good job.
I missed my grandparents. I was at a part in my life where they had passed away, and our family had kind of disintegrated after they passed away. And as a child, I always came to 8th Street. So missing them, I was looking for that piece to rebuild myself, whether it was a candy bar or a meal that they cooked for me. 8th Street was my place that I came to visit. And initially, I thought, I will just get this place on the ground, and then I will go back to my day job. But in reality, as I took steps to take care of these people, I realized there was nowhere for them to go, that several of them didn't have family. And through the DHR reports, I became a lot of their guardians or power of attorney. So I decided that I wanted to grow my grandparents' mission into my own vision of restoring this home and creating a program for more people with disabilities.
That we're shaved, we're dressed, well-groomed, food, shelter, and clothing. They make sure we have that.
One thing that is the best thing about the family of 8th Street is our diversity. Where we have residents that are mentally ill and stuck in a cycle of depression or of anxiety. My intellectually disabled population loves them on day one, accepts them for who they are, appreciates who they are, and brings the best out of them.
What's your favorite part of being here?
Wednesday evening movie nights.
Favorite part is hanging out with the residents, hanging out with the staff.
I love it here. Everybody's so nice.
Resilience, happiness, all the good things money can't buy. But those with mental illness have had a lot of things in life. Some of them have had children, some of them went to college. So they're well versed in reading, writing. I have 2 that speak foreign languages, one that speaks German, one that speaks Greek. So socially, they might be having some difficulty, but intellectually they're very smart.
I'm thankful I got a house. I got everybody cared for, and I love it here.
I think for families that have brought a resident here, one thing that we have done for families is I've seen the sense of relief on their faces. When you're dealing with a system and you have a vulnerable child that doesn't meet any state requirements, they can't stay home alone, and they need 24-hour supervision, and those parents are still working, or they're elder and they're thinking about when they're not here any longer, who's going to take care of them. What 8th Street has done at the end of the day for those people, I have countless stories. One of the biggest improvements is that we upped our game on their care. We've put people in positions to help manage their doctor's appointments. We've put people in positions to help manage their food. We've grown our staff. We've grown our programs.
Life is like here, and it's being around family and friends, and we had a lot of fun here, and I like being here at this group home, hanging out, and we do fun things.
305 8th Street is the organization, but we've opened up programs that offer different things. So both 305 8th Street offers the 24-hour care, and then Nora's House opened and offers 24-hour care for 6 women. Nora's House was named after a little lady named Nora Green, who marched across the street in an existing house and demanded care for these people that weren't getting taken care of. I think the biggest learning curve for people to understand is that when you see a person with disabilities, you just think that, wow, they're going to get taken care of. You know, when they graduate from high school, there's going to be services for them that take care of the rest of their life. But the reality is that's not. So the biggest thing that 305 8th Street can do is educate people that not all people with disabilities receive the care that they need. So we have vulnerable adults living behind buildings, living in tents and on the streets that deserve, 24-hour care, deserve supportive services.
If we can't see Tamika, we can talk to Andra, or if Andra's not around, we could talk to Kay about our problems. Because Andra and Kay and Tamika is the sweetest people you ever could meet.
Through the 10 years that we've worked, we've done two renovations. We've built a new house across the street. We've opened up a mom's program. So we've not only increased our population of people we care for, but the community has changed us. It's not me, it's been the community that has changed the face of 305 8th Street. It's the little old ladies across the street. It's Mama Kay who reported to DHR. It's Miss Nora who reported to DHR. It's the churches and people that have made this place a better place. I hope that 305 8th Street can be a model that we can create a sustainable program with the community that will support all people with disabilities. There's a huge gap growing in our community that I hope that we can